And this is the ABC 10 News Streamline, everything that you need to know in 10 minutes or less. Today, a CDC panel begins a two-day meeting where members are expected to discuss and vote on vaccines currently recommended for all children. That includes measles, mumps, rubella, chickenpox, hepatitis B, and the COVID vaccine. Now, normally this meeting doesn't draw attention, but Health Secretary Robert Kennedy Jr. recently replaced members of the panel, and many of the new members have questioned vaccine safety or spread misinformation about vaccines. Several major medical groups warn any recommendations shifting vaccine schedules or eligibility could spark more confusion, trigger shortages, and potentially cost lives. FBI Director Kash Patel appeared before the House Judiciary Committee facing tough questions from lawmakers for the second day in a row. He was grilled about his action or inaction related to the Epstein files.
Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files? Yes or no?
Why don't you try spelling it out?
Yes or no, Director?
Use the alphabet.
Yes or no?
No? A, B, C,
Director,
D, E, F?
it sounds like you don't want to tell us.
Well, much of the hearing also centered around last week's assassination of Charlie Kirk, including how the administration was dealing with the rise of political violence in the U.S. Some on the committee criticized Patel for announcing a suspect was in custody when initially it was the wrong person. Conservatives on the committee praised Patel for his decision to shift the Bureau's focus onto issues like immigration. Overnight, a man killed 3 police officers and injured 2 others while they tried to serve a warrant. This happened in central Pennsylvania. Police were trying to arrest the man and serve that restraining order involving his ex-girlfriend. Officials say the shooter was wearing camouflage and waiting in a cornfield when officers arrived. He started shooting. Law enforcement returned fire. That man was killed. Attorney General Pam Bondi says federal agents are now investigating. The House has given lawmakers more money for personal security following Charlie Kirk's assassination. This is an extension of a pilot program that started back in July after 2 Minnesota state lawmakers were shot in June. It gave members $20,000 a month for home security and $5 grand for personal security. The extension doubles the amount for personal security to $10,000 a month. The original pilot program was set to expire at the end of this month, but with this extension, it will expire on November 21st. Disney's ABC is pulling the plug on Jimmy Kimmel Live. The late-night show will be off the air indefinitely following a controversy over Kimmel's remarks about conservative influencer Charlie Kirk's alleged killer. During his Monday monologue, Kimmel suggested Kirk's alleged killer might have been a pro-Trump Republican. The network announcement on Wednesday came after reaction from the chairman of the Federal Communications Commission, FCC. Brendan Carr, a Republican appointed to the FBC by President Trump, says his agency could take action against Disney and ABC over Kimmel's comments. He said ABC affiliate licenses could be revoked if no action was taken.
It was incredibly rare to see any station license be revoked. But on the campaign trail last year, President Trump talked about wanting to single out media companies for content and coverage he didn't like. He threatened these stations that were controlled by Disney, by ABC, saying he'd like to revoke licenses from networks like ABC.
The network's announcement came after Nexstar, which owns dozens of ABC affiliates, said it would not air Kimmel's program for the foreseeable future. A South Bay family is speaking to ABC 10 News about a teacher's remarks about Kirk's death. Reporter Danny Miskell shares the audio taken from inside a classroom at Chula Vista Learning Community Charter High School.
I feel bad for his family, sure.
No one deserves that.
But you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Sorry.
A family member of a student inside the classroom met with me. We're not showing their face because they're afraid of retaliation against the student for speaking out.
I couldn't stay quiet about it. I think that's just evil.
This family member tells me the incident took place last Thursday. They say the school dealt with the comments swiftly.
So from what I understand, and I believe they were escorted out of the school that same day during the middle of his class. At first I thought, this is good. The school is standing up for good. They're doing the right thing.
However, this person says the teacher is back in class this week.
It's odd to see that he's back so soon already.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
ABC 10 News is not naming the teacher because we've been unable to get in touch with him. I tried calling him to get his side of the story.
My name is Danny and I'm a reporter at Channel 10 News.
But no answer. The school tells us they can confirm the teacher works for them, but can't say anything more because it's a personal matter.
I'd argue most of the country is mourning over this. It was a shock.
For this family member, it's personal to them too. In Chula Vista, Danny Miskell.
I think it's time we come together, stand up against this.
ABC 10 News.
A Wednesday night scare at the San Diego International Airport after a private plane attempting to take off had trouble with its landing gear and then became disabled on the runway. All of the outbound flights were stopped. All inbound flights were diverted to other airports for about 3 hours. It caused a huge backup at the airport, leaving passengers scrambling to find backup plans for the night.
When I got back to the hotel, which is not far from the airport, they said they had sold out. So in the time that I had rebooked to the time I got to the airport, which was probably 30 minutes, 45 minutes, they had booked up again.
I'm sure a lot of stress for those passengers. Fortunately, nobody on the plane was injured.
Could you afford surgery on your beloved cat or dog? I spoke with one family who never expected their cat's kidney stone to end up costing them tens of thousands of dollars. But it's an important story that could help other families avoid a major vet bill. Pet owner Ginger loves her Persian long-haired cat as if it were her child.
So much.
So when a pet hospital found a kidney stone blocking normal function, she was willing to pay whatever was necessary. The cat's first surgery, though, was unsuccessful.
He was end of life, renal failure.
Doctors gave her the option of euthanasia.
I said, I'm not willing to accept that. So please do whatever you need to do.
A second procedure worked, but then came the bill.
What did this all cost?
It's well over $30,000.
Dr. Rebecca Greenstein, a veterinary medical advisor for the company Rover, says surgical costs have only skyrocketed since the pandemic.
Our anesthetic machines, the cost of skilled labor.
She says pet insurance is becoming a given to help cover the costs of unexpected surgeries.
Most of my clients who have insurance and had their pets have an emergency surgery, for example, they sing the praises of insurance.
According to Forbes Advisor, pet insurance averages $46 a month for dogs, $23 a month for cats, for a plan with $5,000 of annual coverage and a $250 deductible. We reached out to the veterinary hospital, which says Ginger was informed of all costs the entire time, so she's paying the bill in full.
This happened around a little bit before turning 1. And so we hadn't gotten pet insurance.
Her advice, get some coverage for your pets so you don't waste your money. John Matteries, Scripps News Group.
Some frightening video here. It shows a pod of orcas attacking a tourist sailboat. This is off of Portugal. The killer whales repeatedly rammed the boat. That boat eventually sank. Several people had to be rescued. And then later that day, that same pod reportedly attacked another boat. This isn't the first time orcas have attacked boats. There's been 700 incidents in recent years, most off Spain and Portugal. Many scientists say orcas are not targeting humans, and the incidents are actually not meant to be aggressive. They claim it's most likely just bored teenage orcas having fun and mimicking each other. And that's your ABC 10 News Streamline, everything that you need to know today in under 10 minutes.